Hi people, when you're waiting back again as always, Andrew as usual. Yeah, you can see what time it is based on the header as always, Andrew as usual. The question and header as well as topic overall for this video is: does my location, just as a whole, mentally as well as physically, but especially laying emphasis on the latter, so physically, does it affect my practice? If you're a practitioner, yes, actually. Simply put, some locations are less hospitable than others, let's just put it that way, and simultaneously more spiritually fruitful. You can compare it to being in a location where you can breathe easily, literally and figuratively, due to the air quality being just that of better quality, or just plain of quality, compared to a location where you're struggling to breathe, like your body will have to work harder to do what it usually does. And when it comes to the occult practicing specifically, it's no different, honestly, even for non-practitioners. So for the average person, more or less, your spiritual state of mind and or being also plays a role. Some locations are simply they take less of a toll on you, an astral toll. They take less of a mental and or astral toll on you, in regards to, yeah, sorry, in regards to the aforementioned. So again, another example is that it's like swimming against the tide, swimming against, or just plain being in a river that is neutral, okay, regarding energetic flow, compared to a river with a strong current that's going against you, or the direction that you're heading in, at any given with any given metric or speed. So we'll think like a current with a speed of 10, 20, 30 kilometers an hour, let alone more. So yeah, those things play a role. Most people don't pay attention to it. It could be anything. It could be a town, village, city, outright the country. Okay, they just view it as a given. It's not like they can do anything about it. So it's automatically just, they just take it as it is, to put it that way. But yeah, those things play a role. If, for example, you lived in a house, and you or neighborhood, and that neighborhood wasn't the best of neighborhoods, specifically in relation to the aforementioned, and you move to a better neighborhood, you'll notice that things are noticeably easier in terms of when it comes to practitioners' energetic flow. This also applies to non-practitioners. Like, common sense tells you that if you live in a bad neighborhood and then you move in a good neighborhood, you'll notice a bunch of inconveniences that have disappeared. Things such as scheduled, punctual trash pickup, just overall less negativity in the air, to put it that way. So that's simply something to keep in mind. This also applies to practitioners. If, for example, possible for you to move, then I would definitely recommend you do so if it's practical for the sake of your practice. But again, for most people, on average, most practitioners, I'm telling you right now that it's quite impractical. The purpose of this video was to simply keep everything I said up to this point in mind. Just keep that in mind. Food for thought.